Hey, my name's Tom Baumler. I'm the Director of Product Development at Torque Fitness. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about our newest strength piece, the All-Access Cable Station. So the problem that we set out to try to solve with this All-Access Cable Station was to meet the needs of adaptive users. So while we recognize that there's quite a few offerings in the cardio realm for equipment for users with adaptive needs, and I'm talking about people like that are in wheelchairs or single-armed athletes, people that have restrictions, there really wasn't anything in the strength space. So we wanted to create a cable-based training system that met the needs for full-body training for these adaptive users. What we call grab-and-go technology is ethos to the design of this machine. And what we mean by that is, in contrary to most functional trainers, let's say somebody wants to do a high pulling exercise, they may have to pull a spring pin and adjust the column up and then do the high pull. On this one, you just grab and pull. Or if you want to do a chest press, they may have to adjust that column down to the position they want, then adjust the other column. With ours, you just grab the handles and go. Same with the lower pulleys. And you'll notice that these lower pulleys are elevated on cradles. We do that so a wheelchair user doesn't have to reach down quite as far to grab those. Oftentimes with cable-based trainers, we get asked, or customers want to know what the weight ratio is. In this case, it's 1/4 to 1. Some people call that 4 to 1. But essentially what it means is the weight stack's going to be traveling 1/4 as far as the outlet cable. That also is defined in the forces. So if I have 40 pounds on the weight stack pinned and I pull on one handle, I'm going to be feeling 10 pounds of resistance here. If I grab both of them and say I'm doing a chest press, well, that's 1/4 here, 1/4 here. That equates to 1/2 to 1. Why do we do that? So we do that for a couple of reasons. One is that reduces the weight stack travel. That allows us to elevate the entire weight stack so a user in a wheelchair can pin it all the way down to the bottom without bending way down. The second thing it does is it lowers the inertia of the entire system. And this is important in high-speed training. You don't get that snapback effect from the inertia from the weight stack going up. The third thing that it does is for the traditional user, they'll find a benefit of this, is you get tons of travel. Again, this cable outlet can travel 4 times as much as the weight stack does. Another thing that you can't see right here, right now, is off the back end, we can also mount what we have a relentless ripper or a relentless rope, or both, with a wedge. And these are mounted specifically a little bit lower than they are for traditional athletes so that a wheelchair user can use our ripper. With the rope, it's not an issue. I think this cable training station meets the needs of many types of facilities, whether it's strictly an adaptive training center or it's a traditional health club. They want to meet the needs of the widest demographic and get the most members that they can in. And this does it in a very economical package without taking up a lot of footprint. So on a traditional health club, we understood that a lot of existing facilities may want to add this to their space, so we wanted to make sure we were cognizant of the footprint and the costs. And this is something that can be easily added to any gym floor and provide that additional cable training stations for any other users and meet the needs of an entirely new customer base. In essence, what we have is a cable training system with triple pulley zones, 1/4 to 1 cable ratio, single adjustment that's used as a support and a knee hold down, heavy weight stack, and the ability to add some HIIT training devices on the back that is useful for adaptive athletes and traditional athletes itself. For additional details, or if you want to find out more something specific about the gym, reach out to us at sales@torquefitness.com.